This is my patient today, guys. We've got this really thick type of earwax here, and you can see it's that clay, darker color wax, a little bit of kind of debris around the outer portion of the ear canal as well.
And it's hairy.
And it's hairy, yeah, just to throw that into the mix as well, why not? You've actually, I edited one of yours recently, didn't I? I think it's 32 minutes long. So I think that's the one. I think we're going to leave that one until Christmas. I think we're going to do that as one of the wax front ones, I think.
Christmas special.
Christmas
so you
special.
can have your popcorn, you can have your...
Yeah, eggnog.
While we're struggling to talk through it and not repeat ourselves 22 times.
Perhaps we'll do that one from the pub.
Oh, yeah,
that'll be a nice one.
Yeah,
that'd be
good.
One.
Yeah, set the camera up, a couple of beers in half an hour.
Where the spoons? I think it might take longer than half an hour, I reckon. I reckon the amount of outtakes for that would be quite phenomenal. So yeah, this back to this wax anyway. So this wax is very, very thick. It's this clay consistency. It's a little bit harder around the outside edge as well. A little bit more difficult because I've got to try and negotiate this outer bend here, and it does not want to give. I can see the top there. Oh gosh, it must be desperate. The Rosen insert is coming. So we're just going to see. I've gone for the Rosen insert. Normally I go St. Bart's hook, but I've gone for the Rosen insert because look at that. It's just like butter. Because there's only a small gap at the top. I just realised I was speaking really quickly, so I've slowed down. So I'm going to have to go back to the suction now. But we have sort of broken that front end off there.
Oh, that's a thick one, isn't it?
It is super thick, and it's just not giving either. No. Normally you can like crumble a little bit off, but no, this is not going. Imagine Play-Doh and kind of pressing Play-Doh to try and break a bit off, and that's what you're kind of doing there. That's the sort of consistency. So yeah, I avoided food. Do you notice there? Like, see, look at that. I've learned the error of my ways, but it's coming away really well. Have you ever seen Play-Doh in ears?
Play-Doh in ears? No, in ears. No.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's one on the video actually. We've got one in our back catalogue where somebody's.
The blue one, is it?
Yeah, it's blue. Yeah, because especially when I worked with kids, the stuff you would find in kids' ears was. But you'd look in here, you go, okay, that's not quite right. There's something bright green in this ear. Yeah, it's two little beady eyes staring back even. You'd say
wax is glittery. You know,
I've had glittery. I've had adults with glitter as well. Oh. Yeah, I've had adults with glittery, and that's on the back catalogue as well. We'd have to have a look. If you go on our main, what do they call that thing? Page, that's the word. Oh my God. Go on the main page, you do a search, you'll find glitter. There's a glittery wax on there somewhere. Very sparkly it was as well. So this is a Jobson horn.
Oh, that looks like one of Neil's tools.
I think this was one of Neil's tools.
Like a thinner one.
Yeah, no, this is one of the original tools he sent. This isn't the new ones because I haven't opened that packet yet. So this is one of the original ones. Now Neil's, if you should know Neil is if you follow channels like this. So Neil's another audiologist here in the UK, and he's the Wax Whisperer. So if you haven't checked out his channel, I'm sure you probably do because I'm sure the people who watch us watch him as well. But if you haven't, go and check his channel out. It's really, really good. And what we've got here is actually developed a new set of curettage tools. And this is one of his new tools, and it's got a nice. It's like the old Jobson horn, but it's got a bit of a point on the end, which is actually a bit of a bonus because it's great for just nipping, and squishing the leading edge of the wax down. It works really, really well. Look at that! You can see how deep that wax was going, right down on top of the drum.
Stains.
Lots of staining. So 1 9/16.
Oh, fair play. I'd just say just under 4 centimeters. Just under 4 centimeters. This is my patient coming through. We got a bit of a sticky, quick one for you today. Sticky, quick one. We are using the standard
quickie?
size.
Will that be a quickie if it's quick and sticky? Quickie?
Technically,
yeah. There you
go. We got a standard size Ulna tube here. I honestly thought this was going to take a lot longer than what it actually did. We got a good grip. Gently pulling this through because I don't want this to break away. But I think we can see it very slowly. All that softer sort of wax is just drawn into the suction tube. This is starting to unroll, and we're going to give it a gentle little wiggle. I think this is going to break in two.
I think it's going to break in two as well.
Yeah, it's going to break. Yeah.
So close.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right. And I'm just drawing this from the top now because there's a bit of a gap at the bottom here now, so this should give us a little bit of room to slip this out. There we go. Nice and easy. Surprisingly clear as well. I honestly thought that was going to be quite messy in there. No ruler shot on that one, sorry guys, because it doesn't actually, you don't see it on the camera, but by the time I got out, most of it actually, as the suction built up, it kind of sucked into the tube.
Well, the best guess.
We probably had, I what came out in the tissue was probably like half a, I don't know, quarter of a centimetre. It was pathetic.
Well, I would have gone probably. I would have. That's at least half. I would have said half centimetre.
That block that came out would have been half, but what I actually had on the tissue.
Oh,
was,
I see what you mean. Right, sorry, buddy. Right, okay, got you. I got you.
And this is another patient of mine, and I can see very, very similar to the last patient. We had quite a narrow ear canal. We can just about get the standard size ulnar tube in here, which is the larger of our suction tubes. We only use two different sizes within our clinic. We use a standard size ulnar tube, and then we use a fine end, which is like half the size, half the width of the standard size. But we're just, no, you can probably see one of the other issues we may have with this particular patient. You can probably see that we've got a little bit of a tremor going on, which is, you know, we do see, I wouldn't say quite often, but we do get it with certain patients, which, you know, unfortunately there's nothing really that can be done about it. We just have to be extra cautious when we're taking the wax away, essentially. Especially with some of our elderly patients as well. You will get this kind of very mild tremors to some of the elderly patients. You've just got to work around it, and as long as you've got a safe bracing technique, you know, you're okay. You're good to go on this. This is actually quite a mild tremor compared to some tremors we've had to, you know, do wax removals on, and oh goodness me, it's difficult. It's hard. Not just doing it, but actually getting the visual is quite difficult as well. And sometimes you'll find the tremor will increase as you start to remove the wax. As the noisier it gets, the more the tremor will start to increase. And you can see what we're trying to. Yeah, you can see we're trying to peel this away. There's a layer of dry skin which is basically holding this in place. I think this suctions away in a second if I can remember. I think this kind of peels away from the wax. I might be thinking of a different wax removal though. No, it looks like it's going to go. There you go. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, it was this one I was thinking of. So we're going to just try, now we've cleared that bottom section, we're going to try and unstick this now from the side of the ear canal, and that should release this plug then. Yeah, it's just drawing it off that left side there, isn't it? Yeah, you'll see at the bottom there's still a little bit of very, very fine, like bit of dry skin is still there. There we go. Oh, it's rather than coming forwards, it's kind of imploding in place, isn't it? Yep. I'm just waiting for that. There you go. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Bit of a wiggle. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good plug. That is a decent one, to be fair. That's not bad at all. Right against the ear canal here. There's a bit of a tricky one, but it luckily came away nice and easy. Well, that's nice because it almost peeled all the way up to the roof there, didn't it? That's what we like. I think there's obviously a little bit that we've just spotted. Oh, just that bit up in the top left-hand corner there. Again, it's right against the ear canal. Quite tricky little areas because you're not normally visible until you start peeling them away. And it's the angle to get there without touching the canal wall. That's always a difficult, because in some cases we'll tilt the patient, but if a patient's got a tremor or they're elderly, they might not have that range of movement in the neck to be able to tilt over. Now you can see there is a tiny, tiny little patch of like dry skin up against the eardrum there. Because of the tremor, I'm not going to worry about even bothering going down that far. I don't want to risk, you know, obviously causing any damage or you know, it's that kind of risk. And you got to try and risk reward. You got to gauge it yourself, haven't you? There's only so much. You got to know your own limits, basically. And decided not to go up against. No, I think that's the right call. And I think, you know, we have got patient safety at the heart of everything we do. And I think, you know, if you were going to get, if it was like a massive blob of wax and that was causing, then you'd say, okay, it's worth taking the risk to give the patient the benefit. With a little bit of dry skin, it's not worth taking that risk with a tremor like that. Okay, so we have easy one, man. You got a simple one. The 1 centimetre. I haven't got my little 16ths on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't know. Just over. Just under a quarter. That's the words. Yeah, just over a quarter. Just over a quarter of an inch. I'm going to go with that one. That's probably like, I don't know. I'm not doing 3/8 or something. I don't know. I don't know inches that one. Well, guys, thanks very much for watching our video again today. If you do enjoy the video, you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. If you thoroughly enjoy the video, you can always become a member, so you get even more videos as well. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of your ears. And take care of one another. And myself and the lovely Mr. Taylor Green. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.